My government conspiracy is correct, my friend. I am telling ya.
I mean, that does sound pretty good.
I know. I'm a genius. Go on. You can say it. You can say it. Katie is the smartest detective / genius there ever was. Quote unquote Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, I see. So you're just gonna go to Barnacle Blast. Oh no, it's fine.
I'm gonna blast this case wide open.
I'm done with you.
See what I did there?
No, I didn't.
Oh. No, you're so smart.
No, I'm done now.
Like,
I'm done.
you got No!
I'm done.
Insult
I'm
me!
over it.
Insult me!
I'm done.
Please!
No.
No!
You suck. See, look at you losing lives left and right. Look at that. No way.
No, you're so smart.
No.
I think you're right though. It does sound good.
I know it does sound good.
It sounds solid. So you're thinking Daryl.
So far. Though Senor Beach is very suspicious.
Yeah, like what's the whole thing with Dylan?
Why won't you tell me how you got that lead? That seems pretty important.
Why is he a suspect? He's just the HVAC guy.
Yeah.
At first, I did not like this song, and now I like it.
It's kind of got this like a cool dark energy to it a little bit.
Oh no. Well, we're going down the tube, folks.
I feel like I should compliment you again, but
Don't do
I
it.
don't know if I'm feeling that.
Don't compliment
You
me.
have pretty hair.
Oh my god! No! And we all know that's a lie. That's why it worked.
No, you do have pretty hair. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I have
mean,
prettier hair, but you have pretty hair.
Wow. I mean, that's good though. That was a good insult. Keep
You're
coming.
welcome.
I mean, yeah, you got a balayage.
Balayage. I
Yeah.
do, and I
It
love
looks so pretty.
It is like
It's nice how you could like do it during the quarantine
what I
kind of
did.
thing.
No, well, first I made sure like that there were, because I have to follow already state mandated procedures. And then I made sure and I called and I was like, are you doing this? How many people are going to be in the salon? Like, how long am I going to be there? Are you going to clean everything down when, we're done? And they did. They had gloves on the entire time. They had masks on the entire time. Even when they went in like the back into the break room, they didn't take off their masks. They had like several glove stations and closed trash cans, so when they were trading gloves, they could dispose them cleanly. There were only they said they only were scheduling 2 people to be in the salon at like one time when it came for customers. So there's only 2 customers in the store. We were 6 feet apart the entire time, even when we were like getting our hair washed. We were totally apart. So it was actually I felt very safe when I went. I wouldn't have gone if I would have left if they weren't gonna do it, correctly. So
I think a big thing too is that they have to make sure that they're changing their gloves. Yep. You can't just leave it on the whole day and expect because then it'll stay on your gloves.
Yep. So they were changing their gloves. I mean, once of course they were done with like the bleach part, they changed their gloves. But pretty much every time they walked away from their client, they changed their gloves. So that was So that was really, really good, I thought. And plus, it's a really
because even though they're not like medically trained, you need, if you're going to use gloves in a sanitary way, you need to know procedures.
Yep. And and I go to a place that is
more
on the expensive side, but I save my money and that is my one spoiling thing, is my hair. Like, everything else I buy on sale. Like, I don't go shopping a lot. Like, I really try to be as frugal as possible because student loans, hello. But my hair is my one spoiling moment. So I love it. I recommend it.
Yeah, I would save money to get my nails done.
Yeah, exactly. And plus for me, like, getting my hair done, like, I feel spoiled, but I also don't know how to do hair. I'm not good at that. So I'm going to pay somebody to do it for me.
That's not true. Oh, I see. You mean
dyeing my
your hair.
I've never...
You're good at styling it.
Oh, no, that I've got down. But no offense to you, Maggie, but watching you dye your hair when you were, like, a teenager was, like, really good preventative care for me.
Excuse me? I was good at it.
Oh, no, you were, no, that's your...
I wasn't good at it.
Okay, the first time you ever dyed, no, think about this.
An insult too far.
Think about this. The first time you ever dyed your hair, did it come out?
Yeah, it was great. It was red. Oh, are you talking about the pink streak? Because that wasn't me who dyed it. That was Leanne and Stephanie. Sorry, Leanne and Stephanie. Love you.
The blonde. Okay, so maybe it was
the first time I dyed my hair was red.
I take it back then. It was the time that you dyed your hair
I dyed my
blonde.
hair. Yeah, so that was after I moved out.
No, this was in, like, the 9th grade.
Oh no, that wasn't me who did that. That was stepmom.
Well,
I asked for highlights, and she did the cap, but then she put out too many streaks in the cap, so she ended up dyeing my whole head blonde.
Oh, well then I'll take it back. I apologize.
And then I cut it.
That was the not preventative.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. All I wanted was highlights.
That was the PSA though that told me that I wasn't gonna dye
And then
my
she
hair.
cut it for me, but then and I asked her to cut it all off because I didn't like it blonde.
Right. So
then I had boy short blonde hair, which looked terrible on me, but I had to grow it out.
I actually like the short hair.
It wasn't cute though.
I thought it was cute.
Not the cut, not the style.
Oh, yeah, no, not the style. But
no,
I did like
it wasn't like an. Oh no, I love mine with short hair, but it's not like an Audrey Hepburn kind of cute. It was like
Audrey.
It was like shaggy '90s teen popper.
Yeah, I did get a certain Justin Bieber feel. Yeah.
And that wasn't a choice of mine.
No, okay. So I'm sorry. I take it
I was
back.
working with it.
I take it back.
Then after that, I didn't dye my hair for a while because I was afraid it was going to do that. And I knew I didn't want to be blonde. Because, too, I didn't learn about toner until later in my life. So I could have fixed it with toner. I could have. But I didn't know about it. Well, anyway.
Long story short, that was why I didn't want to dye my own hair. Because of that event. Yeah. And that
was a terrifying scenario for all of us.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'm sorry, but that was the reason.
I waited until after I moved out to dye my hair blonde again.
Right. But
and the incident that we're talking about is like first year of high school.
It was like, and I feel like maybe like a quarter of like high school females do this to their hair at some point in time, and so I was just like, the hell if I'm going to do that.
I just wish I knew about toner, man.
We all wish we knew about toner, Maggie.
I could have fixed it.
We all wish we knew about toner.
Oh, but you know what, and makeup.
You know what I hate now, though, is like, when we were in high school, that was when like YouTube, like the YouTube beauty community was kind of like just starting.
Launching. Yeah.
So
I remember the old YouTube.
I remember old YouTube. It was a beautiful place where no one was judged. Like,
everyone was on their beach, like they were
posting everything. Like, just living. Whatever they wanted to post, they posted.
We could finally video communicate.
Yeah. Well, and so what I don't like now is like you've got these middle schooler, high schoolers that have YouTube, that have like, you know, Instagram and Reddit and like all of these sources now to learn how to do makeup and to do hair and to not screw it up like we had to. You know what I mean? Like, all of us were clueless. Like, so I feel like like they're not going through the ugly phase.
The future lived we did the mistakes for them so they don't have to experience
the awkward middle school photos that I don't see that too often anymore. Like, it's funny too because where I work, it's right across from a high school. So we see high school students a lot. They look like Instagram models. Like, it's crazy how good they look all the time. And I'm over here like, you're lucky that I even put on like mascara and washed my face today when it was high school. Like, even college. What do I say? So,
oh my god.
Anyway, I just think it's,
college was a trip.
I think it's funny but unfair at the same time.
Yay!
You're doing it. What level are you on? I forgot.
Oh, hell if I know.
Oh, okay. We're just going.
We're just winging it.
What do we?
I'm on one more life.
Oh, okay. So we should plan what we're doing next then. What are we doing next?
Yes.
We have to talk to all of the students again, like Connie and Hal and Hulk, because now we know them. I wonder if Nancy's going to confront them with the blackmailing information.
Well, I mean, so we haven't seen the videotape yet, right?
No,
so, like,
but the videotape's going to have the murderer.
Right.
Not necessarily blackmailing. So.
Oh,
Now,
I see what you're saying.
It could. I think that's a great idea.
Because it said, like, evidence was the label of the
yeah.
Thing under his chair.
Right. So I think there's a.
But you're right. There was hint at murderers in one of the notes.
But, I'm just curious if the game, now that we've opened the locker and we found the paper and the book, and the posting about the judo, if Nancy will confront the students about it.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. We can definitely see. Oh. I was on level 5. I can never get past that. Level's hard.
You can do it though if you want to try again.
It's okay. I've already been here twice.
Okay.
The music's killing me. Oh, do you want to talk to Daryl or Beach again?
Just
in case.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
Bye.
Take care.
I wish we could tell Connie that he was hitting on us.
Me too. Like Connie.
Because Connie doesn't deserve that. Oh, yeah.
Detective?
Oops.
Yes.
What did I tell you about not revealing this information?
I'm
It
sorry.
was a joke,
I shouldn't
man.
have said
Wow.
I'm
that.
trying to be clever.
Need I remind you that this is a serious murder investigation and we are counting on you to act
Well, we
responsibly?
can't necessarily
Is that
blame
clear?
this on a slip of the
Yes.
mouse.
Very clear.
So,
Anything else?
Yeah. That's...
Bye-bye.
See you later.
I mean, that's what it was, Daryl. At least he didn't take it seriously, I guess. Okay.
How's it going?
There
Ooh,
it is.
that's
Do
right.
you know
That's
why
it.
Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Oh.
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser.
Oh, wow.
He is
Tell me
dead.
about the robbery at the
Like,
drug station
Oh
pharmacy.
my gosh.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye. I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Do you like punchy
I got it.
ones?
Exactly.
See ya.
Ones that may be future initiates in judo. Let's just try every soda. Might as well. We have
Might
the
as well.
coinage, man.
I like soda.
Ugh. Just so you all know, I've never liked soda from like a very early age. I don't like the bubbles, and I don't like anything carbonated. I don't like sparkling water. I don't care for champagne. I don't care for beer very much. It's just that fizz. I don't like feeling bubbles. I don't know what it is. It's just ugh. Hulk would comment on Nancy drinking all of this soda. Like, dang,
And
girl,
chugging
you
it.
can throw it back, you know?
I don't like pushy girls, but I like chugging ones.
Ew.
That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. I want to take it.
That's where you wish you had some time machine to go back and just delete the line forever. Oh man.
That's what editing is for.
No, you gotta keep it in. You gotta keep it in.
No, I'm just gonna back up real quick and pretend.
Oh my god. You doing it?
Oh wow.
You're not convincing whatsoever. It's done. It is done.
I guess I'm cool now, huh? Get it? Because I drink cool soda? Get it?
No, stop it. Get away.
I just want to stop.
I feel like you want to hide in your
I want to
blanket.
stop
and
talking.
Yeah, just stop.
I did. I tucked into my hoodie.
Oh.
You plagiarized
Well,
your senior
Nancy went
essay on
for it.
etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed.
Aww.
My family will be extremely
Poor
unhappy
Hal.
about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was
Poor
buried
Hal.
in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this, I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
Aw.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Huh. I thought
Do you know why
Daryl said
Jake
they
had an
never
empty
talked.
video
Yeah,
cassette
clearly
case
that
in his
was wrong.
locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Uh-huh.
See you later.
Farewell, Nancy.
I feel bad for Hal, but I
Okay.
also have very strong feelings about plagiarism because I am a victim
Yeah.
of plagiarism. Somebody copied my work in high school and I got a C on a project that I would have gotten an A on, and it was one of my best friends who did it. So I
But you didn't get the C because of the plagiarism.
no, I got
You
this,
got the C because of some or another reason.
no,
but
I got the C. So I got the C because like we weren't supposed. So it was a group project for the first half because we were doing a psych study, and then the second half was non-group because that was the analysis part. So what had happened is that I had shared my data collection, but attached to it was a rough draft of my paper. And it was like maybe a page of like a 10-page paper. Like I was just working on some of the analysis portion. Anyway, so I turned it and I shared it with my group, not knowing that the rough draft was attached to the data. And so what had happened is that when we all turned in the final draft, one of my friends, who was my best friend, was on this group project with me, and she copied my whole rough draft and put it into her paper. And she copied it verbatim, like spelling mistakes, incomplete sentences. Like she just copied that thing and pasted it. And so the class that this was in was with my favorite teacher of like all time. And so he pulled me into the teacher's lounge, which I had never seen the teacher's lounge. And he was like, "Look, Katie, like I know that, you don't know about this, but did you know about this? And so he showed me her paper and highlighted like 3 pages of just straight up copying. And I was like, I had no idea. Like, I don't know what this is. And so it turned out that, you know, she fessed up once the teacher told her. And she tried to explain it to me. She's like, I was, you know, just so busy and it got away from me, blah, blah. And we were all in like the like AP IB program. So all of us had really, you know, heavy workloads, including myself. But I did my work. I didn't plagiarize. She plagiarized. So she ended up getting an F. But for me, we weren't supposed to be sharing any of our rough drafts. Like it was an actual rule of the thing. So I got a C because of that. So yes, I was at fault for sharing, but she should have never copied because nobody else in the group copied it. So that's why I have like.
Well, what gets me, and I said this about Hal, is that like as soon as the paper would be sent to the scholarship, how could they not notice? Same thing. When she submitted that paper, how could the teacher not notice?
She thought she was gonna get away with it, which was hilarious.
Right. And I think that's the dumbest way to do it. And of course you would.
Yeah, it was just really funny because we had to turn in rough drafts. And so that was part of something that I had turned in to show that I was doing the work. It wasn't even like a serious grade. It was just like a part of a participation grade or something.
But like, I don't like. How would you think, or how could you not realize?
And it really hurt because she was my best friend, and then we stopped being friends. And she looked at me like I was supposed to forgive her, and I was like, and again, we were in like the AP IB program where, you know, a lot of us were taking our studies extremely seriously, and not that other people didn't, but we just, you know, you're taking these harder college level classes, and a lot of us were doing extracurricular activity. Like there was no excuse. So she was just expecting this like active forgiveness, and I was like, you know what, fine, like, you know, you do you, but we're not going to be friends after this. Like, I don't know what you expect me to do.
Right.
So we didn't talk, and that was my junior year. So our whole senior year, we did not talk at all. Like, though she certainly tried, and it was funny because they're like other friends of my friend group tried to encourage me to forgive her, but I was trying to tell them, okay, let's say that I did this to you. Would you forgive me? And then they were like, no. And I was like, okay then. So, but I didn't say anything ill about her. I never gossiped about her because I don't do that. But it was funny because she told other people about it. Like, and I couldn't believe that she was talking to people about this whole event, because then the news spread like wildfire, and she was a leper when it came to like school projects. Like nobody wanted to work with her. So I don't know why she said anything. I don't know what she was.
She wanted attention and sympathy.
I guess. Like she didn't get it.
What is it you want now?
Do you know why Jake had
Drama.
an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Drama.
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway? I gotta go
Well,
now. Later.
So funny, in high school I really didn't have a lot of
I can't even.
I really didn't. That was probably the biggest thing.
Yeah,
Didn't
high school
I
wasn't.
hear you were
High school wasn't
dating
that bad for me.
Hey,
No, it
a girl
wasn't
can
that
make
bad
a
for me
mistake,
either.
can't she?
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
Oh, what a dork. Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
I'll let you go.
Adios.
Oh, okay then, Connie.
Really, nothing else to say to her.
Hey, Nancy. Need something?
I'll talk to you
All
later.
right.
Okay.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay. What do we do now? We need to find the matchbook.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
See ya.
Mixed feelings, Hal.
Farewell, Nancy.
Mixed feelings. So I don't think Hal did it, and I don't think Connie did it. Hulk?
Nah.
He doesn't seem like he would be smart enough to, like... I don't know if smart's fair.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh.
Glad you stopped by.
Ugh.
Daryl, I
Gross.
appreciate the compliment, but I'm seeing someone else.
Hey, I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
Ew.
So, what's been going
This is the
on?
problem with dudes.
Well, your uncle
Yeah.
isn't here if that's what you're
Oh.
looking for. I'm sorry for saying this, but he's kind of a Mr. Cranky Pants.
How so?
He's on edge from drinking all of our coffee, and last week he seriously freaked out on me.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost something in the diner and accused us of stealing it.
I'm telling
Kind
you,
of psycho.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Beach.
Al Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you.
That's
once,
sketchy.
But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
It's either Daryl or
Oh,
Beach.
before I forget, someone left this note for you. It was on the counter when I got back from break.
Oh, good.
Look, it's from Dylan HVAC. Oh my god. Yep, this is it.
Talk about somebody. Talk about somebody who's not smart about covering their tracks.
This is it, man.
Nancy.
We're getting stuck in the maintenance room. Look, Ned's mustard. My
Aw.
husband.
Are you his ketchup?
Okay. Whatever. Whatever it takes, man.
You liked it.
Whatever it takes. I don't want to go to the boiler maintenance room. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We're gonna get stuck in there. Something's like... the boiler's gonna overheat. I'm telling you, man.
Stay tuned for more mystery.